Hi learners, it's glad to see you in Krishna's space. Today is the day 64 of our 308 days DSA journey. So it's time for our today's problem. Let's understand it. So today's problem is divide array into equal pairs. Here we have given an integer array called nums consisting of 2n integers, and we need to divide nums into n pairs such that each element belongs to exactly one pair and the elements present in pair are equal. So we have to return true if nums can be divided into n pairs, otherwise we have to return false. So now let's get into the examples to understand it more better. So in the example 1, as we can see, we have given an array with the elements 3, 2, 3, 2, 2, 2. And the output is true because as we can see, the total elements are 6, and when we are going to divide it by 2, so we will get 3 pairs, and we can make 3 pairs as 3, 3 and 2 times 2, 2. So that's how we can divide our array, and that's why they have returned true here. And in example 2, they have returned false because as they have given the 4 elements, so that means we can make 2 pairs, but the problem is that the elements in the pair are not equal. So that's why they have returned false here. So now let's understand how I approach this problem. So as you can see, first we need to know that how many pairs we can make for our array. So for that we need to divide our length by 2. So that's what I have done in my code. And thereafter I have created a variable answer which is going to count the number of pairs we are going to make in our array. Thereafter I have created a dictionary which is going to store the frequencies of our elements. Because let's say if one element's frequency is 3, so that means our array will not going to give the answer true, because we can't make 2 pairs with the help of 3 elements. So that's why I have created dictionary so that I can get the frequencies of each elements. And in the second loop, I am finding out in my array the elements are even or not. So if they are odd, then I am going to return false, because if I get the odd frequency of my elements, that means I can't make the pair. So that's why we can return false. But if we have the pairs, so I am going to store the number of times that particular element can make the pair. Let's say if I have 2 4 times, so now in my answer I will have the value 2, because I can make 2 pairs with the 4 2s. So that's what I am doing here. And after completing the loop, I am finding out if my answer is same as my pairs or not. If it is same, then I am going to return true, but if it is not, then I am going to return false. So let's take the example 1 to understand it more better. In the frequency, we will have 3 2 times and 2 4 times. So when we are going to run second loop, we are going to find out that 3 is divisible by 2. So my answer will get the value 1, because the frequency of 3 is 2, and when we are going to divide it by 2, so we will get the answer 1. Thereafter in the second run, we will get the value 2 and its frequency is 4, and 4 is also divisible by 2. So we are going to get into the else block, and in else block we will get the value 2 in my answer. Why? Because when we are going to divide 4 by 2, we will get the answer 2. So now my answer is 3, and as I have completed my loop, so I am going to check if my answer is equal to my pairs or not. And as we can see, my answer and my pairs are same. Both are 3. So I am going to return the answer true. So that's how I have solved this problem. If you guys have any other solution of it, do write it on comment. And thank you so much for watching this video and staying with me.